Hi, it's Neil Anglim, and today we're going to talk about how you choose your affiliate product as part of your affiliate marketing business. So before you choose your product, I think we need to take a step back and decide what marketplace you're going to be in, or what niche you're going to be in. Because if you think about it, if you just pick a product and then sell that product to a bunch of people, and then you pick a completely different, unrelated product, then that customer list you've already built up is kind of useless to you. Because let's say one minute you're selling gardening tools, and the next minute you're selling golf clubs. The two lists won't. The customers for the gardening products may not buy the golf clubs the next product you have for sale. So what I would do is really concentrate on a niche or a marketplace, and then because that will also help with your marketing and your blog writing and other ways that you're promoting the product. Because if people see you as an expert in that particular marketplace, then they're going to trust you more. Whereas if you're all jumping all over the place, then when people come to you, or when you go to people, they don't really know what you represent. So the first thing I would do is pick a marketplace or a niche. And then you can then pick a product within that niche. So let's take an example for a second. So let's say the product is a book on landscaping. Well, if you sold that book of landscaping to all these gardeners, then you've got a pool of gardeners in your customer list. And so therefore, if your overall niche was, say, home and garden, then you've sold the book on landscaping. You can then potentially sell them tools for gardening, and then once you started selling that and got that on up and running and kind of on autopilot, you can then sell other related products. The key here though is you really need to have a passion for the marketplace, because if you're not interested in gardening, then the customers will see through you, and you'll just start getting bored of trying to promote that particular product. So you really got to have a passion and want to write about it and want to talk about it. Otherwise, customers will see through you, and you just won't get the sales that you want to get. So also, you need to pick something that's going to benefit the customer. Make sure it helps people, and ideally it would be something that you've used yourself or you would use yourself. All the products that I promote, I've used myself, and it's something I would recommend. The last thing you want to do is promote a product that you wouldn't even use yourself, because then when people start asking you questions about it, you need to be able to give them decent answers. Also, one way of doing it is asking if you already have an established audience or a list of customers, you can even email or ask your customers what do they need, what are their pain points. Send them a survey, even just find out what kind of products they're interested in. And then when you've got once you've got that, you can then look for products that fit their criteria, and then start promoting those products to them. And then once you've made sales, you obviously get commissions for them. So when you're looking for when you're looking for affiliate programs, one of the ways of doing it is just Google the product, and ask, in part of your Google search, find out if there's an affiliate program. Sometimes it's difficult to actually find the affiliate program for some products, and it might be worth emailing or getting in contact with the whoever produces the product to find out if they do have an affiliate program. But you need to always offer value to the customer. The reason is because you start selling rubbish products, or products that that are just a waste of time, then you'll give yourself a bad reputation. And then like I said, it'll be difficult then to sell them other products. So make sure you try out the product, or at least personally, I would try the product out, buy the product, use it, and then if I didn't like the product, I wouldn't sell it, because that'll just give you a bad reputation. The other thing is, I would not sell very cheap products. If you just, let's say you find a product, unless it's an upsell, unless you're going to upsell to something else. Because let's say you've got a product and you're going to only make, like, say, $10 or £10 commission per sale. It's going to take you a lot of sales in order to make a decent income per month. Whereas if you sell a product that's going to give you £150 or dollars per sale, or $50, whatever, a lot higher commission, then you need to make less sales in order to make still the same amount of work, but you're getting obviously paid more for it. The other thing I would look for in a product is whether there is an upsell. So the initial product may be fairly cheap. It may be sort of $10 commission, but they may be within the sales funnel of the product, which you can find out by looking at usually the affiliates page of the product. There may be an upsell of the product, which will give you even higher commissions, as long as your customer obviously buys in the upsell. So an example of this is Russell Brunson's products, his books. So his books are obviously very cheap. If someone goes and buys one of his books, and you're the affiliate and you buy one of his books, the books are very cheap, and you don't get too much commission on that. But then Russell Brunson, he will then go on to try and sell his other products, and if your customer then goes and buys his more expensive products, you then get the commission for it. So although the initial product is cheap, if they then go on to buy the upsells, then that just benefits you. The other thing to look for is products that have a monthly membership, because if there is a monthly membership, just make sure that if you refer the customer to the membership, that every month you also, as long as they keep paying, that you also get commissions for the monthly membership. So that's a great way of building a passive income. So if you find a product with a membership site and they become a member of it, you could then get a passive income, so as long as they continue to be a member. So what kind of products should you try and promote? Well, I would think about products that you already use. Have you done any courses in the past? I mean, for me to become an affiliate marketer, I did a course. If you want to find details about the course, it's listed in the link below, because I'm now affiliate for that course. So if you want to learn how to do affiliate marketing and be good at it, there's a course link down below. And yes, I will get commission if you sign up, but that's the business I'm in. And then see if when you're looking at these courses, see if it makes sense to your potential buyers. Because let's go back to the example of gardeners. If I've got an email list of potential gardeners, I can't go and sell them an affiliate marketing course. I mean, there might be some people in there that would be interested in starting an online business, that you can get started pretty much straight away. But it'd be a bit weird me trying to sell them an affiliate marketing course, but if I'd tried to sell them some gardening tools, then that just makes sense. So to look for courses, you can Google courses. Think about courses you've been on before. There's websites like Udemy that have their own courses, and if you can refer people onto their courses and get a commission. But I think courses is a great thing to promote as an affiliate marketer. How could you promote their courses? Well, a great way to promote a course is to get into the course and then write blogs on it, or have a YouTube channel, and then you can show screenshots of within the course, given through you can get testimonials of people describing the course, and how good it is. So that's a good way of promoting a course on either your blog or on a YouTube channel. Another good product is book recommendations. So you could refer, if you've got a lot of books that's helped you get to where you are, you can refer people onto books. And Amazon Associates is an affiliate program where people can buy books through Amazon and you get paid a certain commission. And then with that as well, if through their program, actually, if they've then gone to buy anything else in Amazon within 24 hours, you get commission for that as well. I've already mentioned ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels, you can recommend their books, and there's a good upsell there where you get paid quite a lot, actually, if they buy the other products that Russell Brunson promotes. So the other thing you can do is sell physical products, and for this, think about physical products that interest you. Like, for example, the gardening thing. If you are going to sell tools, I would personally buy the tools, and you could do a YouTube video doing an unbox. Unboxing is very popular at the moment, so you can actually get the box, unbox it, describe the product. So you can do a YouTube promotion for that. Another thing you could promote is software. So software that I've used, I keep using Russell Brunson because I think his product's great. But ClickFunnels, you can do a screen capture and a walkthrough demonstration of how to use ClickFunnels. That's a way of promoting that. There's other products as well, like Camtasia, which is a screen recording software. They have an affiliate program, so you can talk through how to use that. So these are all products that you could potentially use. Another thing is services. A very popular thing to promote is web hosting. So it's a service, as an example of a service that people could promote. So let me just talk now about different marketplaces that you can use to find your affiliate product. So one of the popular places is ClickBank. So if we just go and show you this. So I just wanted to take you through the ClickBank marketplace, and I'll go through some other marketplaces as well, but we'll go through ClickBank in detail. So this is the ClickBank marketplace. You can set up, it's free to set up your account, and then if you click on the marketplace, you get through to this page. And if you look on the left here, there's a number of categories. So we'll go through choosing a product from the categories, and then and how I would pick a product from the different statistics that they show you. So let's pick a product. Let's go to Home and Garden and see what they have there. And I think let's pretend that I'm into dogs and dog training. So here's if you have a look at the Home and Garden drop-down menu, there's actually marketplaces within that broad niche of animal, animal and pet care, crafts and hobbies. So pick something within there. But if we pick animal and care and animal products, pet products, then if we look up here, there's a number of things we can choose. But here's one that says brain training for dogs. So if you can filter the products from this menu on the left hand side, or you could sort results by popularity. Popularity is obviously a good way to sort the products, because obviously you want to promote popular products. There's this thing they have on ClickBank called Gravity. We sort by gravity, and this is just another way of it's basically like a popularity score, and it basically tells you how many affiliates are able to get sales for a particular product. So for example, this brain training for dogs product has a gravity score of 178, which is fairly high, and obviously the top one here is 234. But let's look at this brain training for dogs as an example. So here it shows that for the average sale, you get $31.73. So for the initial sale, you get $31.71, and you get 75% commission. It looks like there's a kind of a membership thing here going on, because it says the average rebill is $25. So that's quite interesting. If you want to promote the product, if you want to go ahead and promote the product, what you do is you click promote, and that brings you to here. Then you can type in your account nickname, and then click generate hop links, and then that is basically your affiliate link that you can go and promote. Obviously, you can copy the link by clicking here. That copies the link, and then you can go out and promote that. There's obviously strategies that are used by affiliate marketers in order to promote that link, but we won't go into that today. I've got other videos on my YouTube channel that goes specifically into that. Anyway, so that's your link. That's how to generate the link. The actual affiliate page, what you need to do is check out the affiliate page. So if you click this link here, which is the affiliate page, and it'll take you to that particular product's affiliate page. And it's a really good idea to read through all this to make sure it's a product that that you like and that you can promote. And obviously, if I was promoting a dog training product, I presume I'm a dog lover, or I have my own dog, because then I would actually buy this product myself just to check it out. Sometimes, especially if you're an established affiliate marketer, you can write to the product owner and explain that you're an established affiliate marketer and you want to promote their product, and they may even give you a free copy. It doesn't hurt to try, but you could always just buy the product. But what I would always do is I would always email the product creator, because sometimes in the past I've thought about promoting a product, emailed the person, and they've never got back to me, and that's just a sign that I should stay away. So it's a good idea to email the person. Read through all the product information, and then what you want to know is what marketing tools they give you. So here they give you banners, they give you free giveaways, email swipes that you can put in your email autoresponders, promotional videos. They even give you keyword ideas. So let's have a look at one of these. Let's have a look at the banners. So if I click the banners, scroll down. So these are banners you can use in your advertising, which is great that they've given it to you. It means you don't have to design your own. Obviously, when I've talked about emails, you can also obviously write your own emails, but they've obviously given some examples. Let's have a click here and see what they've said. They've obviously given some examples of emails that they've sent out, and you can use this if necessary. They've obviously gone to a lot of effort to write these emails, so I would probably use them at some point within my email funnel. Email autoresponder. What else have they got? They've got free giveaways. So this is quite a good idea. They've got this free ebook. So as part, and with a video as well. So as part of their promotion, or as part of your promotion for this particular product, you can send your potential customers this free book, which is always good, because then that builds up some trust with your customers to then go on and buy the main product. So this looks like quite a good product. But anyway, this is just an example of a product you could go and promote from the ClickBank marketplace. If we have a look at some other marketplaces, this is JV Zoo. I won't go deep into this, but in your own time you can check out these websites. JV Zoo. This is more kind of digital products here. There's Share a Sale, with, obviously merchandise type of products you can become affiliates for. And as we mentioned previously, there is Amazon Associates. You can sign up for Amazon Associates, which is the issue I've got with Amazon Associates, I guess, is their commission rates are quite low. Obviously, take a look yourself and see if that's something for you. Obviously, lots of people know Amazon, they trust Amazon, and if you're just selling books on Amazon with a low commission rate, you're obviously not going to make much commission. But then if you go on to sell, I don't know, gym equipment like running machines, for example, that cost quite a lot of money, then the commissions will be higher. But take a look and decide if that's something for you. So that brings you to the end of my video on how to choose your affiliate product. If you like my videos, I really appreciate if you hit the like button. It just helps my rankings. And if you want to hear more videos and tutorials from me, if you click the subscribe and the notification bell, then that will alert you every time I make a video. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to email me. Like I mentioned before, I promote an affiliate marketing course. So if you click the link below, that you'll get a free ebook on how to get started with affiliate marketing. And it will also tell you a bit more information about the course that I went on in order to start my affiliate marketing business. So I hope you got a lot from this video, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you.